Right, got a Mini R56, it's the N12 engine. Got an issue with it. It sounds like it's backfiring through the inlet. Test the fuel pressure's good. Tested the coils good, spark plugs are new, and we've changed them about, tested them. What else have we done? I've had the rocker cover off, tested the timing, had the timing tool on. I've also had the oscilloscope on to test the timing. Timing looks good. But we're having the same issue. The inlet manifold's been changed. So we've done quite a bit and I just can't seem to find out what the issue is. So I'll start her up so you can hear it. It has no cords whatsoever, but that's not the worst of it. If you listen to this when I rev it up, so I was testing the Valvetronic because it's got to be something to do with the timing. Like I said, the timing's in. I've checked it with the oscilloscope and it's in, and all I can think of now is the Valvetronic. Something's wrong with the Valvetronic, so I'm not sure. There's a relay missing. Since I put that relay in, it started moving the Valvetronic, and then the engine perked up and started running perfect on tick over. But as soon as you rev it up, it starts knocking its nuts off, and then it'll go away and it'll be running fine. And you rev it up again, it starts knocking its nuts off. So we'll display faults. So misfire on cylinder 2, 4, 2 and 4, multiple misfire. Right. Vehicle information. We'll pull the DME back up. We've checked absolutely everything and it's still doing the same. So I'm thinking it's some sort of timing issue. So I'm checking the timing again. Looking at a known good, I know that the inlet, which is the yellow one, is 17 teeth and the exhaust is 12. So if we go for it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's in time now. Right, so I've opened the time base right up and then revved it up, and as you can see we're getting some sort of distortion. That's how it's supposed to be, but when we rev it, we're getting this. That big pause there, it's massive. We opened right up at like 500 milliseconds, so it should be small this. So what I need to do now is I need to back probe the camshaft sensor itself, not at the ECU, because I'm in at the ECU. So that's what I need to do. I need to back probe that. Right, so we've just went down at the sensor and we still get a break up. So we've tried another sensor. Try it again. This time I'm into the sensor ground and power and the signal. Right guys, as you can see, we've had the dash out, got to the CAS unit. We decided to replace the DME to see if that would solve the problem. It was just, my pal had said he had a spare one, so we just chucked everything in, see if we can get it running properly. Didn't do the trick. So in the end, this is what fixed it. So she's now running perfect. I tested the crankshaft sensor from the sensor to the DME and it was perfect. And I tested it at the DME, it was doing the same. Testing it at the crankshaft sensor, doing the same. And then I just thought, I wonder if it's pin threading. And so I tried to disconnect it and I was pushing it back and forwards and it was loose. It was really loose, the connection. So I bent the little pins inside, put it back in. It's running perfect. There's none of that farting through the inlet anymore. Perfect. So that's a fix. Nice little car this as well. It's a beautiful little motor. So happy days. So get on. So there's a sensor there. So when I pull it out, it's a bit stiff to come out now. When I was pulling it out, it felt so slack putting it back in. Like I wasn't getting nothing, no resistance whatsoever pushing that plug in and out. And now it's spot on. Like there's loads of resistance there now. You can feel it. So car's running absolutely perfect now. So yeah, all I did was bend them pins down a bit. Don't know if you can see that. Just bent them down slightly so they were touching, and it was getting some resistance on the crankshaft sensor. So yeah, I'll call that one a fix. Cheers.